self-belief is very important. They say if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. I'm not gonna say that's true, but I'm not gonna say it's a lie neither, cause it's partially true and it's partially not. You know, at the same time, I can break that down. The reason I say if nobody else believes in you, if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. It's partially true and might be partially not. Is because somebody could see something in you, you know, and see your potential and believe in you when you don't believe in yourself. And also, you could be on the opposite side where you're not believing in yourself. So why should anybody else? They don't care if they see one good uh, flash of greatness. They want to see that shit all the way. They want to see you doing it. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like they can believe in you only to a certain extent, or like some people not gonna spend their buck on you because you're not believing in yourself. You're not being yourself. So no, they not gonna believe in you. At the same time, you got others who take risks, you know, but ultimately you really kind of gotta believe in yourself. But like I said, others that might take risks, they might encourage you, motivate you. But I think everybody should believe in themselves. You know what I'm saying? I think anybody that want to get better truly believes in themselves, whether they know it or not. They might not know how much they believe in themselves, uh, you know, but to some extent they believe in themselves. They don't just do shit with no purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what people who don't believe in themselves do. Cause I guess they feel like they have nothing to do. Like they don't believe in themselves. They're not gonna put forth that extra effort to get better. Cause you're not. Cause you don't believe in yourself. You're not seeing what you supposed to be seeing. You're not seeing how you supposed to see. Cause you're not believing in yourself. When you believe in yourself, shit, you believe that you can do it. But when you don't believe, then shit, that shit limits your mind and your body. Not saying that you can't do it. It just limits you. When your mind fucked up, everything else fucked up. You know, you can't perform to the highest thing that you supposed to be performing to. You know what I'm saying? So, my best thing to say to y'all is keep believing in yourself. Don't never let nobody tell you what you can't do. Never give up. I just made a short about me quitting cigarettes and alcohol 2 weeks ago. And I quit alcohol 2 weeks ago, and tomorrow gonna be a week of me quitting cigarettes. Man, if it wasn't for the grace of God though, I wouldn't have never quit. But I kept trying and trying and trying, and I guess God just common sense hit my head. I was just like, this shit don't make no sense. I dipped tobacco, but shit, at least I ain't smoking cigarettes, spending all my money on cigarettes and beer all the time. You know, I live a life where I have what's the word? I live the life where I have the free time to smoke and drink a lot, you know, and still handle my business. But at the same time, I started noticing that I noticed that I might have been on the brink of a substance abuse problem. That's why I quit with the drinking and with the smoking. It just hit my mind out of nowhere 2 weeks ago. You know, and whatever that y'all whatever dream y'all trying to pursue, y'all can do it. You know, ain't nobody holding you back but yourself. And no matter where you from, you know, just being honest, you know, You can only do so much for somebody else. They got to do it for themselves. That's why I say you got to believe in yourself. Ain't nobody gonna take they, you know, out on you. Ain't nobody gonna take their risk out on you when you ain't believing in yourself. When you believe in yourself, you know what I'm saying? Good things happen. You feel me? When you don't, shit. I mean, it's only so much you a person gonna see and do for you when you don't believe in yourself. You might be good at something, but you can be better. But they don't see that. You feel me? And they might only know what they see. And when you only know what you see, then you only know what you see. You know what I'm saying? And it comes from a person not believing in themselves. Cause you limiting yourself, you limiting your mind, you limiting what somebody else is seeing of you. You know what I'm saying? They not seeing the best of you. They just seeing hell, half of whatever effort you putting into whatever you doing or believing in yourself in. So whatever y'all do, man, believe in yourself, man. Y'all can do it. No matter what y'all doing. Rapping, rapping, shit, anything. Shit. Going to school, hell, making beats, uh every teaching, hell, professors, nurses, doctors, judges, lawyers, hell, man, it's so many things that we can do out here, but we limit ourselves with our mind because we don't believe that we can do that, or we just plumb lazy. It's either one of the two. Why people don't get shit done in their life. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Billy Bob? What's up, King Lanford? Hey, yeah, though. So, whatever you do, never give up, though. Never give up. I got a chain. It say never give up. Never give up. And whatever you do, make sure it means something. Something real. Something good. You know. Do things with good intentions. Even when you're doing something bad, shit. Hell, do something. Try to do something good for yourself when you doing it. What I'm saying is, you might. I ain't promoting nobody to go do nothing bad, but if you gonna go do something bad, then don't have no bad intention to hurt nobody. Even if you do hurt somebody, let it be through self-defense. If you want to defend yourself, you might would have got hurt. So whatever you do, make sure you got a good purpose behind it. Cause only God can judge you. And keep your mind and your heart and your spirit and your soul. Don't let them go. You know, that material shit gonna be here when we gone. You know, our body gonna be here when we gone. But we gotta return to the Lord in spirit. You know, as a whole, supposed to. And I don't know what happened after then. You know what I'm saying? So. What up, Lamaj, the real Israel? So, whatever you do, just keep your head up. Keep going. Stay positive, man. Don't think negative. And if it's some shit that you trying to overcome or whatever, you can do it. Just don't think about the shit that you trying to overcome. If it's holding you, if it's a bad habit or urge to do something bad, just stop thinking about it. That's one thing. That's one step. Just don't think about it. And you'll feel way better. You know. And you ain't got to be out here trusting people, man. I don't trust nobody. You know. But I do trust myself. And I mess with trustworthy people. But that don't mean that I trust them. I just, you know, they ain't never showed me no bad side, And, you got to mess with sure people. You can't mess with no person that might do something to you or might put you in bad situations and shit like that. Man, that's not trustworthy. You get what I'm saying? That's trustworthy. When somebody always doing you right, not putting you in bad situations, not putting you around bad people. It's a book in the Bible of Judges. I get what you're saying. What I'm saying, God judges people, not no book. You know, whatever you believe in, you believe in. I ain't here to talk about religions or nothing like that. Whatever you believe in, what you believe in. I believe in what I believe in. I believe in God. God is the only one that can judge us. You know, only one that posed to judge us. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say about it. I'm not here. I'm not here to. I'm not here to judge nobody. Cause who am I to judge when I ain't perfect? So that don't make sense for me to sit there and judge nobody. That don't make sense. So and whatever God tell you to do is what God tell you to do. Don't worry about what nobody else think about it or say about it. Cause people gonna judge you, but God judge you. You know, however it go when you die. So, and God, hell, He the only one that can really truly judge you like that when it comes to just right from wrong. So, I mean, when it comes to how somebody else look at you or shit like that, sometimes even what's gonna happen to you if you do something. I mean, we still can't go but be in the confines of that. We got to do what God tell us to do. That's like we soldiers. God the commander. We just on the battlefield. You get what I'm saying? So we can only do what we only supposed to do what God tell us to do. We can't worry about what nobody else saying. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you believe what you believe. I believe what I believe. You know. And if you don't believe I'm right, then you got all the rights to handle your business how you handle it. Of believing in what you believe in. I can't tell you to do anything. You know, I can't tell you what to do. I ain't saying violently, but I'm just saying I can't tell you what to do. I ain't here to, harm nobody or nothing like that. I'm just telling the truth. And I know it's the truth. I wouldn't get on here saying it. I ain't telling you to trust me or nothing. I don't trust you, but I'm just saying. You know. But if you don't believe what I'm saying, that's how you feel. That don't mean you can't like me as a person. We just don't agree on some of the same shit. We just don't agree on some of the same shit. On certain shit. So. But how you doing? I ain't leading nobody wrong. I don't get what you're saying. How am I leading somebody wrong when I'm telling them the truth? I ain't spoke of nothing that the Bible don't say. If you telling me about the book of Judges. And I done read the book of Judges, I believe, but I was so young that I really don't remember. And I couldn't really comprehend it. I was just reading it, but uh I'm not finna be getting judged by nobody at the at and truly, but other than God. And the person judging me gonna get judged by the same person that judged me. So we all got one master. So if you can't come together with that, then something ain't right. You know, I'm spitting 100% truth. You know, ain't no lie in nothing I'm saying. But and I ain't here to. I'm really not here to lead nobody. I'm just following God. I'm doing what God tell me to do. If anything, you know, the right thing. God says do the right thing. You can ask a question. Yeah, go ahead and ask it. I'm waiting. But yeah, yeah. Man, I really want to talk about some music. I got some music out. Um, I actually got music out on the channel that I'm on now on my YouTube. My name Kedrick McKinney. I'm also out on Spotify. It's another channel on YouTube. I'm out on. It's called Topic. You know, a lot of mixtapes be on Topic and shit like that. But I'm with United Masters, so they put out all my music and things like that. So, and I got a mixtape called Eye of the Tiger coming out on the 21st. So that'll be, I think that's Thursday. And this year I done dropped going on 8 mixtapes. The next one that's still out, better yet. Yeah. I just been working, man. I don't really. I take breaks, but I don't know, man. I'm hungry. It's just, I don't know, man. I'm a workaholic. Sometimes I had to get myself away from working so much because I don't want to, do too much, And sometimes it be like I don't be having nothing to say. At the same time, it be really be me holding me back, So, you know, I really just love making music, you know. And anything that's a good thing and I do. I mean, I do positive music. I don't do no bullshit music. Like I ain't talking about like no bullshit, or derogatory music. What I'm saying is I don't be on no fake shit, if you know what I mean. And I ain't on the track lying. You might think I'm lying, but I'm just if you think I'm lying, then I'm just saying the manifestation way. You might look at it as me lying, but I'm just manifesting it. So sometimes, I like to speak things into existence. Sometimes, I don't never get carried away with it though. Got to stay humble. So I mean, you know. And then I love the women, and I really rap about my dreams and how I be chasing my dreams. So I ain't chasing no woman though. But I rap about how I'm chasing my dreams and shit like that. So, you know, yeah. Y'all go check it out if y'all want to. Kedrick McKinney. It's on Spotify. Kedrick Kedrick McKinney McKinney. Hell yeah. And it ain't no bullshit. It's good quality music. It sound good and it is good. I guarantee you. And I wouldn't lie to you. But you got your own taste and all, but I'm just saying. But at the same time, it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's really different because it don't sound like nobody else that's out rapping right now. You get what I'm saying? So I got my own sound. I got my own style. You know. So can't say I'm stealing nothing. And shit, I ain't here to manipulate nobody or nothing. I ain't here to fuck nobody over or nothing like that. I'm just uh, I ain't here to rat. I ain't here to snitch. I'm just keeping it real. When you keep it real, it get you a long ways in life. Hell, hope it get me to a better place in the afterlife. Afterlife on earth, better yet. I feel like life just keeps going on and on. I don't think it ever ends. It's just, I don't want to talk about it like that because I don't know, but, you know. And I just didn't feel right talking about it, to be honest. But hell yeah, man. What y'all up to, man? Y'all can comment, and, you can just keep watching, and I'm enjoying y'all. Hope y'all enjoying me. You know, I really love y'all, man. Hell, if it weren't for y'all, I wouldn't I wouldn't be where I'm at now. You know, maybe the love, you know, will lead y'all to a good place. Maybe love will get y'all. I know ain't no maybe to it, but maybe me showing y'all love will get y'all to a better place. You know, love is always good. The opposite of love is hate. So you gonna do one or the other. You know, and hate come with a lot of things. Also, love come with a lot of good things. So you either gonna do good or you gonna do bad. It's up to you, to choose. So you know what I'm saying. So you know, and I don't really look at nothing as paying my dues. I just look at things as doing what I do. So it's just doing what I do, keeping it real, keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying. You know, you gotta keep it real. Can't be fake. You can, but there ain't no option really. You just went AWOL. If you keep it fake, you know what I'm saying. So, and it ain't about you gotta know what real and fake is, cause you know it's just a bunch of fake people, and they'll tell you some shit that they think real, but and fitting in the crowd ain't never real. Just like, you might be around a group of real niggas. They don't make you real. You know what I'm saying? And just cause you ain't doing what everybody else doing, don't make you fake. You know what I'm saying? Just cause you ain't doing what everybody else doing, don't make you fake. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta stand for something nowadays. You can't be out here doing no fuck shit. So you either gonna go the right way or you gonna go the wrong way. And you can be real and still fuck up, but you still a real. You kept your heart. You kept your morals. So you know, just do what you gotta do. Just learn your lessons when you mess up. So it's really all up to you, for sure.